Welcome to the Academy Awards. I've always wanted to say that. The truth is that tonight's honorees are in fact celebrities, academic celebrities, and it's only fitting that we treat them like movie stars, starting with rolling out the red carpet. Okay, so it's not red, but it is in the Grand Concourse of University Hall, home of the College of Education and Human Services. I'm Evelyn de Jesus Quiles, and I'm honored and pleased to be your host tonight for the annual awards ceremony of the College of Education and Human Services, where we're celebrating the performance of our academic stars, an academic or professional performance rooted in focus, dedication, hard work, leadership, and perseverance. However, I think that we can all agree that it has been a challenging time for all of us. We're still navigating through a pandemic while continuing the much-needed work around social justice, race, and equity issues. But that is the work of the College of Education and Human Services, and no obstacle will get in the way of celebrating the amazing work you have all done. We have a great program in store for you tonight, including some special appearances, and I may or may not have a special co-host. Tonight, we are presenting Excellence Awards and over $100,000 in scholarships. Now that is news definitely worthy of a celebration. So tonight, we also recognize our generous donors made up of alumni, professors, family, and friends, all who have a unique story, their own catalyst for giving back to the college and supporting our students. They too are truly stars. Now throughout the night, you'll see the hashtag CEHS Awards 21 displaying on your screen. We'd love to see how you're celebrating with us tonight. So take a selfie, use the hashtag, and tag us at MSU CEHS. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Dean of the College of Education and Human Services, Dr. Tamara Lucas.
Hello. It's my great pleasure as Dean of the College of Education and Human Services at Montclair State University to welcome you to our annual awards ceremony. This year's celebration is quite different from all of our previous CEHS awards events. Like last year, we can't come together as in the past to celebrate the accomplishments of our awardees, but we are celebrating through this video awards ceremony, which I hope will be fun and engaging for all of you. We are celebrating the excellence, dedication, commitment, achievement, and future potential that the awards represent for our students, our alumni, and our partners. Before we recognize the awardees, I want to acknowledge the many people who supported them. Thank you to the many family members, friends, significant others, teachers, and mentors who have guided our awardees, supported them, lifted their spirits, and fed them, literally and spiritually. Another group of very important people is the faculty and staff in the College of Education and Human Services. I am honored to work with colleagues with such incredible dedication, expertise, hard work, and commitment. Finally, I want to acknowledge in particular the Dean's Executive Assistant, Evelyn de Jesus Quiles, who is the mastermind behind this project and our host for the celebration. I also want to acknowledge the director of the ADP Center, Joe Bavizzano, and Dean's Office Program Associate, Ruben Irizarry, for their leadership in planning and carrying out this virtual acknowledgement of our awardees. Now, I want to turn to the reason we're here and say a few words to our honorees. The College of Education and Human Services at Montclair State is a special place. All of our work is grounded in fundamental commitments regarding the responsibilities and privileges of educators and human services professionals. You are here because you share our commitment to working toward a healthier, better educated, more just society, to building a more just and equitable future for the children and families of this region, and to making a difference in people's lives. I encourage you to always strive for excellence in your work and keep your focus on the people you are seeking to educate, counsel, and support. There are countless individuals out there who will be better off in mind, body, and spirit because of you. I want to take this opportunity to recognize your potential, and for some of our honorees, your already considerable accomplishments, and to say thank you for who you are and what you do. In fact, One of the special things about our award celebration is that it allows us to honor people from different phases in the professional lifespan, those who are just beginning your careers, as well as others who are experienced and accomplished professionals. All of you are inspirations for your dedication to changing people's lives and, in the process, changing the world. Congratulations on receiving these awards. It's now my pleasure to present the first Dean's Award of the night, the William A. Cuff Educator Award. William A. Cuff had degrees from Adelphi University, George Washington University, and New York University. In 1966, he joined the faculty of Montclair State College and served as Professor of Educational Leadership until his death in 1982. He is remembered for his intellectual curiosity, his forward thinking, his commitment to excellence, and his support and nurturing of younger faculty. This award is presented to an outstanding educator or prospective educator who has made a significant contribution to education. This year's award goes to Mr. Amir B. Billups. Mr. Billups has been a dynamic teacher and leader in Newark Public Schools since 2008. Over that time, he's been a social studies educator at Central High School and the Newark Evening Education Center, and currently serves as the Department Chair of Social Studies at University High School. Mr. Billups' values and actions as a leader are evident in the creation of the Social Justice Academy at Central High School, as well as in his long-term work in youth participatory action research. Mr. Billups has made a significant contribution to youth in the metropolitan area's urban centers through his work as a teacher and youth facilitator inside and outside of schools. Congratulations, Mr. Billups, and thank you for your passion and commitment. Department Chair Dr. Dana Levitt will now present the awards for the Counseling Department.
Thank you, Dean Lucas, and good evening. The faculty in our Master of Arts program in counseling recognizes 4 outstanding graduates for their achievements in the counseling profession. Tonight, we honor graduates who serve the community and are role models to all who know them. The Outstanding Professional Achievement in Student Affairs Higher Education Counseling Award goes to Ebony Jackson. Ebony Jackson is the Assistant Director of the Office of Social Justice and Diversity here at Montclair State University. Assuming that role in 2018, Ebony has led the university in programming, initiatives, social justice, advocacy, and awareness during a particularly trying time in our community. We are proud to honor her this year for her tremendous efforts at Montclair State and beyond. The Outstanding Professional Achievement in School Counseling Award goes to Kelly Venezia. Kelly is remembered as an especially strong student in the school counseling program from which she graduated in 2018. Kelly is a school counselor at Wayne Hills High School and is on the executive board for the New Jersey School Counselor Association, where she serves as chair of the School Counseling Intern of the Year Awards. It seems only fitting that Kelly be honored with excellence in school counseling as she recognizes the achievements of students working to enter the profession. The Outstanding Professional Achievement Award in Clinical Mental Health Counseling goes to Darlene Lowry. Darlene Lowry completed her master's degree in community counseling in 2010 and has been working steadily in the profession ever since. With her background as an art major in college, Darlene takes a creative approach to her counseling work with adolescents, adults, and families in her private practice. She is an advocate for her clients, and we are proud to present her with this award. The Outstanding Professional Achievement in Addictions Counseling Award goes to Patrick Tansey. Patrick Tansey is a 2015 graduate of the Addictions Counseling Master's Program. Patrick currently serves as the lead clinician at Absolute Awakenings, an agency committed to helping individuals with addiction and alcoholism. In addition to earning his master's degree, Patrick went on to earn his certificate as an alcohol and drug counselor and is a licensed associate counselor. We are proud to see that Patrick continues to engage his experience with addictions counseling with broader counseling approaches such as cognitive behavioral therapy in his important work with his clients. The faculty in our Master of Arts program in counseling is pleased to recognize all of these outstanding graduates for their achievements. Now, please welcome Dr. Katie Bulkley, Chair of the Educational Leadership Department.
Good evening. I'm happy to present the awards for the Educational Leadership Department. Tonight, we honor graduates who have served the community and have been a role model to all who know them. The Outstanding Potential in Educational Leadership Award recognizes outstanding students for their dedication and potential contribution to the field of educational leadership. Tonight, we are recognizing 4 students. Catherine Picardo is currently a teacher of social studies at Livingston High School in Livingston, New Jersey. Faculty described Catherine as an incredible collaborator with her peers and someone who makes insightful connections between research, theory, and practice. She is an intelligent leader with strong organizational skills, competent, timely, and eager to ask questions. Kristen Nicole Poundherd is currently a 3rd grade teacher at Ravine Drive School in the Matawan-Aberdeen Regional School District. Faculty described Kristen as very inquisitive, proactive, and on top of the details in the program. She is an enthusiastic student and very deserving of this honor. Lauren Aiello is currently a supervisor of special education for the Pompton Lakes School District. Faculty described Lauren as having transitioned into a promising leader in her current role. She has led fearlessly during these challenging times and made substantial change within her district. Countless staff and families have thanked her for her innovative work for students with special needs. The last Outstanding Potential in Educational Leadership Award goes to Neil Sindall. Neil is currently a media specialist at Clifton High School in Clifton, New Jersey. Faculty describe Neil as an outstanding student who is eager to learn and always looking to take on leadership roles to ensure optimal student success. She is able to be both a visionary leader and a successful manager of the vision. Congratulations to all of our educational leadership students. Dr. Blanca Vega will now present the awards for the Master of Arts in Higher Education.
The faculty in our Master of Arts in Higher Education program recognizes 2 outstanding graduate students for their academic accomplishments, commitment to professional development, and potential contribution to higher education. The first Outstanding Potential in Higher Education award goes to Daniel Waffenfeld. Daniel has served as member of the Chi Sigma Alpha since 2019 and chair since 2020. Since then, Daniel has been committed to improving students' sense of belonging through programming. The second award goes to Tracy Cummings McGreal. Tracy has been a student in the program since 2018. She has transformed communication between students, faculty, and administrators for the higher education program as the founder of the Lunch Bunch, where she brought together students and invited guests to speak about relevant higher education topics and to discuss the future of higher education. Congratulations to these 2 students and all of our students this evening.
Good evening. I am happy to represent the Department of Educational Foundations to honor this year's award recipients. Our department offers the George D. Heiss Memorial Research Award in recognition of outstanding student research. This year, the award goes to 2 students, Taylor Birnbaum and Natalie Cohen. During their graduate student careers at MSU, Natalie and Taylor have worked with the Educational Foundation's faculty on research and have contributed their positive energy, enthusiasm, strong work ethic, and intellectual brilliance. The department has benefited greatly from their service, and we are pleased to honor them with this award. Congratulations, Taylor, Natalie, and to all the award recipients this evening. Now, to present the award for the Teacher Education and Teacher Development Doctoral Program, please welcome Dr. Majida Zhao.
Good evening. As a doctoral faculty member in the Teacher Education and Teacher Development Program, I am honored to present the Ana Maria Villegas Doctoral Scholarship Award. Dr. Ana Maria Villegas, a teacher educator and highly regarded scholar of teacher education throughout her career, was the director of the PhD program in teacher education and teacher development from its inception until she retired in 2018. The Ana Maria Villegas Doctoral Scholarship was created to provide support to promising part-time students who are in the 3rd or 4th year of the program and who have completed at least 12 credits per year. This year's recipient is Andrea Vanderstar. The faculty in the Teacher Education and Teacher Development doctoral program is pleased to recognize Andrea for her achievements and exceptional professional contributions. Congratulations, Andrea. Now please welcome Dr. Yoon Tran.
Thank you and good evening. I'm Dr. Yoon Tran, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, and I'm pleased to present the second Dean's Award of the evening, the Alan Moorhead Memorial Award. Alan Moorhead was a graduate of Montclair State College, earning his BA in 1934 and his MA in Administration and Supervision in 1941. After teaching, serving as a school administrator, and serving in the Army Air Corps in World War II, he returned to Montclair and rose from instructor to ultimately becoming the Executive Vice President and Provost. The Alan Moorhead Memorial Award goes to an individual committed to education and service, especially in school administration. It is with much pleasure that I present this award to Dr. Terry Russo, Director of Curriculum, Instruction, and Professional Development in Orange Public Schools. Dr. Russo is a Montclair State University Graduate School alumna with 42 years of service in teaching, teacher leadership, and school district administration in support and service to children in our public schools. She has been a strong advocate for urban school districts and historic neighborhoods as a teacher and leader, and has worked to integrate valuable community resources into instructional programming within Orange Public Schools. Additionally, Dr. Russo demonstrates an extraordinary commitment to the Center of Pedagogy to advance the recruitment and preparation of teachers of color. We are very honored to present the Alan Moorhead Memorial Award to Dr. Terry Russo. Congratulations.
What a way to start the evening. The academic stars just honored all hail from our college's graduate programs, which hold a strong reputation for their quality. In fact, our online Masters of Arts in Educational Leadership program has been ranked #1 in New Jersey and #15 in the nation by U.S. News and World Report this year. Yes, I'm bragging a bit, but isn't that something worth bragging about? Just like our new Bachelor of Arts in Educational Foundations for elementary teachers. Only in its second year, it has grown from 10 students to over 200 students. Now that's impressive. Okay, and as if that's not excitement enough, I now get to introduce our first distinguished speakers. An inductee of the Hall of Fame for football. Together, he and his wife have over 80 years of experience and service in the field of education. They are also by far the most kind-hearted couple I've ever met. Known to everyone as Manny and Meg, I am honored to present to you from Napa Valley, California, Dr. Emmanuel and Mrs. Margaret Scrofani.
We are Meg and Manny Scrofani, joining you from Napa Valley, California. I am a recent graduate of Montclair State University. The year was 1961. Actually, I was born and raised in Newark, New Jersey. And believe it or not, my first teaching assignment was at Eastside High School.
I would like to begin by congratulating you on, #1, being honored today as a recipient of a scholarship. And #2 is selecting Montclair State University. And last, and the most important to me, was selecting a career in education and health and human services.
Combined, Meg and I have had 83 years in education, and it's been a wonderful adventure. For me, it's been teaching at the elementary level, middle school, high school, master's degree, and completing a career of teaching at the doctoral level as a professor in organizational development. I was also a school principal, like Meg, and a district superintendent. Meg likes to call me the vagabond educator.
That is true. I started on the East Coast by birth and graduated university on the West Coast. I had the privilege of teaching kindergarten through 6th grade And 35 plus of my years, I was a school administrator. In my 40 years in education, I had two guiding principles, and that was always to be aware of best practices in teaching and learning, and always to have a respect for social justice.
It was in 2010 when Meg and I had gone back to homecoming and we were celebrating the 50th anniversary of an undefeated football team. And we're giving tribute to Coach Gerald Edwards and celebrating the football game, but something special came out as we visited campus.
We found a school of education program that exceeded our wildest expectations. And I'm going to say things that you know, but it's what's so important to us. And that is, at the heart of your school is the center of pedagogy. And it is nationally recognized, and I'm sure by now internationally recognized. And the second is the commitment and respect for social justice for all.
Our commitment to Montclair State University has grown stronger and stronger, and we're honored to be able to support the university financially, but especially in our hearts.
So what I said to you before, why would we not support the College of Education program and the remarkable young people like yourselves? Now, just a little seed for thought. When you get that first paycheck, I want you to think about setting aside $10 or $20 a year and continue your support for Montclair State University. And by the time you're 80, like in your 80s, like we are, you will have made a significant contribution to an outstanding educational program. We would like to close by saying to you, good luck, enjoy your journey, hopefully as much as we have enjoyed ours, and best of everything to each of you.
Hear, hear, and we will see you at the next homecoming game in the fall. You can find Meg and me on the 50-yard line cheering to death the football team. See you then, and congratulations to the educators and human services people that we absolutely are committed to. Thanks a bunch.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Meg and Manny, for your heartfelt support of our teacher candidates and of our teacher education program. Your incredible generosity is what helps make awards programs like this one possible. And now, our first award, the Margaret and Emmanuel Scrofani Scholarship. Dr. Emmanuel Manny Scrofani received his BA in Business Education at Montclair State, where he was a member of one of 4 undefeated football teams in the university's history. He was named New Jersey State College Alumni Association Distinguished Athlete and was the All-State Northern New Jersey Selection Football Team Captain at Seton Hall Prep, where he was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Manny and his wife, Meg, who spent many years as a school principal, established the Scrofani Scholarship Fund. This year, the scholarship goes to Brianna Bedavegna and Jonathan Carlisle. The scholarship provides support for exemplary and passionate teacher candidates in their clinical year, especially those who aspire to serve in high-need communities. The Ann Kirby Memorial Scholarship. Ann Kirby taught special education for more than 20 years in the Montclair Public Schools. She served as president of the Teachers Club of Montclair in the 1980s. The Kirby family endowed the Ann Kirby Memorial Scholarship for graduate students preparing to be teachers. This year's award recipients are Hannah Curtez, Marcella Bruno, Stephanie Pucci, and Taylor Maxon for their outstanding achievements. According to Cornelius Kirby, Ann's husband, Montclair State was chosen as a home for the scholarship due to the excellence of its teaching program and its long-standing local involvement. The Arlene Allen Endowed Student Teacher Scholarship. Arlene Allen is a graduate of Montclair State University and a talented and dedicated English and English literature teacher who retired several years ago. Arlene has been an extremely active, devoted, and generous Montclair alumna and serves on the College of Education and Human Services Advisory Board. This year, Arlene is providing 3 scholarships to our education students to assist them during their student teaching semester. Fatia Balgahum, Katie Caccio, and Stephanie Jones for their exceptional potential as educators. The Barbara Ferguson Scholarship is presented to Robert Onos for his outstanding achievement as an undergraduate student enrolled in the teacher education program who plans to be a science educator teaching physics. The Byron and Murtis Yake Scholarship. Both Byron and Murtis Yake came from families filled with educators, teachers, principals, superintendents, and college professors. Recognizing the importance and impact of the many educators in their lives, they are honored to give this scholarship to Kelly Hollenbeck to assist her during her student teaching experience. The Charles and Dorothy Furinella Scholarship is presented to Spanish major Mayerly Oviedo for displaying exceptional potential as an educator. This scholarship will assist her in the teacher education program during the student teaching semester. The Craig and Arlene Crescenzi Allen Endowed Scholarship. A retired manager from International Chemical Company, BASF, Craig Allen used to drive Arlene Crescenzi to campus when they were dating and recalls that she took her studies very seriously and spent a lot of time in the library. Although Craig passed away in 2019, Arlene continues to honor his memory with the Craig and Arlene Crescenzi Allen Endowed Scholarship. This year, the award goes to Bugona Placencia Guzman for her commitment to and promise of success as a teacher of Spanish. The Edward and Jean Cooper Scholarship for Teacher Training is presented to Nicole Callahan in recognition of her exceptional potential as an educator. The Edward and Jean Cooper Scholarship will assist with Nicole's continued preparation as a dual certified elementary special education teacher. The Edward and Barbara Buer Endowed Scholarship. This next scholarship honors 2 Montclair State alumni, Barbara Horn Buer, who graduated with an English degree in 1943 and worked as a librarian for many years in Livingston, and Ed Buer, who received a BA in 1948 and an MA in 1952. They met at a sophomore dance in the building now known as College Hall and were married for 67 years. Sadly, Ed passed away in 2010 and Barbara passed away last April. We are very honored, however, to present this scholarship in her memory to Diana Sanchez. The Edward and Barbara Buer Endowed Scholarship will fund Diana, who will be certified as a teacher of English and students with disabilities. George and Dorothy Hennings Scholarship. George Hennings' time at Montclair State University deepened his love of science and led him to become a lifelong learner. He was a high school science teacher and later a college professor. His Montclair State education led him down a path of professional successes and personal satisfaction. It's a path that he wants to make sure is available to young people starting out today. This year, the George and Dorothy Hennings Scholarship is awarded to Bethany Olive for her promise of success as a science educator. The James Patterson Teacher Education Scholarship is presented this year to Denise Vargas for her commitment and promise as an educator. The James Patterson Teacher Education Scholarship will fund Denise as she pursues her career as a dual certified elementary special education teacher, focusing on improving the English language arts skills of her students. The Jessica Munoz Memorial Award. Jessica Munoz was 30 years old when she passed away suddenly in 2019. She earned her bachelor's degree in sociology and magna cum laude for her master's degree in elementary education from Montclair State University, with additional study in teaching students with disabilities. Jessica student taught in Montclair for a year, which was shortly followed by 2 impactful years in Newark at Rafael Hernandez Elementary School, teaching students with special needs in grades 3 and 4. She was one of many teachers who spend their own funds to enhance the educational experience of her students. She leaves behind a legacy of passionate and inspired teaching that will be forever carried on by those whose paths she graced. There are some who bring a light so great to the world that even after they have gone, the light remains. This Memorial Award was established by those for whom Jessica's light shines brightly and who want it to shine and continue. This year, the award is presented to Luz Rojas, a teacher education student who, very much like Jessica herself, has an incredible amount of potential to change the world and who has exhibited a passion for early childhood inclusive education. John Greco Memorial Student Teacher Scholarship. This scholarship, in honor of John Greco, represents all that he did for his students and players as the head men's lacrosse coach for the Red Hawks, as well as the special role that MSU played in his life. But more importantly, it is a testament to the amazing person he was and the way he lived his life. On behalf of the Greco family, the John Greco Scholarship goes to Jennifer Aquino to provide assistance during her student teaching semester. The Catherine E. Stillwell Memorial Award. The Catherine E. Stillwell Memorial Award was established by the Bergen County Retired Educators Association to honor the memory of Catherine Stillwell. An outstanding leader in New Jersey education, Kay Stillwell was a graduate of Montclair State University, the first full-time president of the New Jersey Education Association, the National Education Association, and the Bergen County Retired Educators Association. This scholarship award goes to Gianna Delasio, who demonstrates strong academic performance and a commitment to a career in teaching. The Miano Science Math Teacher Education Scholarship. Longtime supporters of the university, Ralph and Margaret Miano generously provide the Miano Science Math Teacher Education Scholarship to assist an outstanding full-time undergraduate STEM major who is entering the senior semester. This year, the scholarship is awarded to Nina Mamana for her potential as a math teacher. This year, the Michael and Marianne Autorino Endowed Scholarship is presented to Isabella DeFinis and Nicole Kozak for their academic achievements and commitment to education. The Michael and Marianne Autorino Endowed Scholarship will assist them as they continue their teacher preparation in the teacher education program. Nancy and Frank Alvarez Scholarship. Nancy Myers Alvarez and Frank Alvarez, both alumni of Montclair State, have had a lifelong commitment to public education and to nurturing talented novice educators who will contribute to enhancing the profession and ensuring that all students achieve at the highest possible levels. This year, the Nancy and Frank Alvarez Scholarship is presented to Cassidy Cargan and Noel Florio. The Nell and James Noddings Scholarship. Nell Noddings, a renowned educational philosopher, recalls seeing the dome at Montclair State University from her elementary school classroom and knew at a young age that she wanted to attend MSU and become a teacher. She and her late husband Jim established the Nell and James Noddings Scholarship, thinking of the many Montclair State students today who, like Nell, are the first in their families to go to college, of modest means, in need of a scholarship. This year, the Nell and James Noddings Scholarship is awarded to Olivia Wilson. The scholarship is for individuals in their student teaching semester who are preparing to be mathematics teachers. Nicholas and Susan Michelli Urban Teaching Award. Susan Hudak Michelli and Nicholas Michelli were children of immigrants from southern Italy and Slovakia. Both understood the importance of education and encouraged their children to pursue every educational opportunity. Nicholas was a successful businessman in Paterson, New Jersey, and Susan was a registered nurse in school number 6 in Paterson. Their son, Nick Michelli, is Dean Emeritus of Montclair State's College of Education and Human Services, where he served as dean for 20 years. In keeping with Montclair's mission and commitment to urban education, this year's Nicholas and Susan Michelli Award goes to Anna Shatauer Paya. The Paula Haas Dotson Scholarship. The Paula Haas Dotson Scholarship is presented to a qualifying undergraduate with a passion and an excellent academic record in the teacher education program. This year's Paula Haas Dotson Award goes to John Jun, who is studying to teach English as a second language. The Richard A. Bard Endowed Scholarship in Science Education. Susan Blount and Rick Bard have been wonderful supporters, and both have shared a sustained interest in championing education in New Jersey. The Richard A. Bard Endowed Scholarship in Science Education provides financial assistance to undergraduate students enrolled in the teacher education program who are preparing to be science teachers. This year, the Richard A. Bard Endowed Scholarship in Science Education is awarded to Andrea Resende, who will be certified to teach biology. The Robert Pines Honors Student Scholarship. Professor Emeritus Robert Pines was director of the teacher education program at Montclair State for over 15 years. This scholarship is offered to an outstanding undergraduate student enrolled in both the Montclair State Honors Program and the teacher education program. The recipient must demonstrate creativity in planning, teaching, assessing, and engaging students in authentic learning and critical thinking. This year, the Robert Pines Honors Student Scholarship is awarded to elementary education student Hannah Balser. The Ruth Lewin Scholarship. Ruth Lewin graduated from Montclair State College with her master's degree in 1951. She devoted her life to teaching and was honored several times during her teaching career. This year, the Ruth Lewin Scholarship is awarded to James Beyer and Julia Mara. Ruth established this award to give back to the teaching profession by providing assistance to deserving students in their teacher preparation. The Dr. Elton Robertson Technology Award. The Dr. Elton Robertson Technology Award is given to support an outstanding full-time undergraduate math major in the teacher education program who demonstrates computer proficiency and ability to incorporate technology in their teaching. This year's Robertson Technology Award recipient is Karen Mendez. The award will assist Karen in purchasing technology hardware or software for classroom use during the student teaching semester. The Teachers Club of Montclair Scholarship. The Teachers Club of Montclair has a tradition of honoring students in their junior year with the hope of encouraging and supporting students before they embark upon their teaching careers. This year, we are pleased to announce that the Teachers Club Scholarship is awarded to the following 10 deserving students: Malaya McKenzie, Christina Gerasi, Veronica Minetti, Steffi Grant, Mariela Pueblo, Jennifer Del Pino, Emma Schiavello, Marta Crimi, Omar Lisojo, and Taylor Waddleton. The Teachers Club is composed of retired teachers who are involved in supporting many educational activities. They often invite award recipients to share their experiences. Congratulations to all of our Teacher Education Program award recipients. May you all flourish as teachers and change the world with your gifts, talents, and abilities.
What an impressive group of future educators. Congratulations to you and to all of our recipients tonight. I am Dr. Amy Aiello, Associate Dean of Enrollment Management, and I am honored to present the third Dean's Award this evening, the Ursel I. Watson Memorial Award. Ursel I. Watson had degrees from Delaware State College, Howard University, and the University of Pennsylvania. He was Superintendent of Schools of Trenton from 1968 to 1972 and was the first Black superintendent in New Jersey. He became Dean of the School of Education and Community Services at Montclair State College in 1972 and served in that capacity until 1980. This award is presented to an educator who has made a significant contribution through teaching or administration. We are honored to present the Ursel I. Watson Memorial Award to Ms. Ludmila Yakubov, Acting Director of our on-campus Ben Samuels Children's Center. Ms. Yakubov's tenure at the center began 14 years ago when she was a Montclair State University graduate student working as a one-on-one aide for a child with special needs. Since that time, Ms. Yakubov has served as the center's special educator, a toddler teacher, acting associate director, and now as the acting director. During this time of great uncertainty and upheaval, she has earned the ongoing respect of the staff and families while establishing collaborative alliances with professionals across the campus. Through her hard work and fierce dedication, Ms. Yakubov has proven herself to be an effective and responsive leader and a true champion of the Ben Samuels Children's Center. Congratulations, Mila.
Thank you, Dr. Aiello. You said it perfectly. What an impressive group of future educators. We cannot wait to see how you transform the lives of students in your classrooms, schools, and community. Now, I've already mentioned how our honorees tonight are celebrities, academic celebrities. Well, my next guest is indeed a famous celebrity, so I can't promise, but I'll try not to get all starstruck. He is known to travel often with VIPs, including the president. And while his calendar is quite booked, he never misses an opportunity to come out of his nest as often as he can to support the students, faculty, and staff here at Montclair State. Please welcome my co-host, Rocky the Red Hawk. Hey, Rocky, how are you? Thank you so much for celebrating our students tonight and for being my co-host. But I understand this is your kind of thing, right? Like supporting the students? Well, you know, the faculty in the College of Education and Human Services share that same exact sentiment. They're committed to our student success and work tirelessly to prepare our graduates to work collaboratively to change people's lives. Isn't that pretty cool? Yeah, I thought you'd say that. So while tonight we are celebrating our students' accomplishments, I thought you would like to help me celebrate our faculty and staff. I think you're excited. All right, great, let's do it. To our faculty and staff, thank you for all of your work, especially in this last year, within and beyond the College of Education and Human Services, to make a difference in the lives of children,
families, and communities.
Good evening, and congratulations to all of the award winners tonight. What a great event this is, where we come together to celebrate our students. I'm Dr. Sumi Hagiwara, Department Chair for the Department of Teaching and Learning, and I will present our department awards. Our first award is the Rose L. Dax Memorial Award. Rose Dax, grandmother of Dr. Monica Taylor, a faculty member in the Educational Foundations Department, was a lifelong learner who was forward-thinking and far exceeded the expectations of women of her day. Her passion for and commitment to urban children was apparent throughout her 25-year career. She was a progressive teacher who believed in her students unconditionally. She recognized the possibility of democracy through public education. The Teaching and Learning faculty is pleased to present the Rose L. Dax Award to Amelia Talarico for outstanding accomplishments in early childhood and elementary education. The Lucille Weistich Memorial Award was created in 2003 in memory of our treasured colleague, Dr. Lucille Weistich. Dr. Weistich was a tireless champion for young children with special needs and always discovered each child's strengths. The Teaching and Learning faculty is pleased to present this year's award to Alexa Pizzuta, an outstanding graduate student who will carry on Dr. Weistich's legacy in the field of early childhood inclusive education. The Joseph F. Brunner Research Award was created for Dr. Joseph Brunner, a beloved faculty member in the literacy program for many years. Joe always insisted on excellence from his students. His early passing at the very young age of 53 was an incredible loss to our department, and through this award, we keep his legacy alive. I am pleased to present this year's Joseph F. Brunner Research Award to Deanna Hagel in recognition of outstanding research in the field of literacy education. The Maria Shantz Outstanding Graduate Student in Literacy Award is named for Dr. Maria Shantz, Professor Emerita, who has been an active member in our community since 1960, when she completed her master's degree in English at Montclair State. As a faculty member, she founded the Reading and Study Skills Center and also created our Master of Arts in Reading. After retiring in 2002, she has continued to dedicate time and energy to enhancing the educational opportunities for all of our students at Montclair State. I am pleased to present this year's award to two awardees, Anthony Manzoni and Crystal Nzegwu. Both are graduate students who have excelled in our master's program in reading and have the potential for continued accomplishments in the field of literacy. The Fran M. Greb Memorial Award is named after Dr. Fran M. Greb, a faculty member for 16 years. She was a beloved colleague and professor for her extensive contributions to the department and our partner schools. The department recognizes outstanding clinical faculty and cooperating teachers in honor of Fran's legacy. The Teaching and Learning faculty is pleased to present this year's Fran M. Greb Memorial Award to Ray Marin for outstanding contributions to the teaching field in honor of Fran's legacy. Dr. Susan Ray Endowed Scholarship was named after Dr. Susan Ray, who was committed to improving the quality of teacher education, teaching for equity and social justice for all students, and the professionalization of pre- and in-service teacher leaders. Her legacy continues to influence teacher education through the Dr. Susan Ray Endowed Scholarship, which is presented to Kimya Jackson for outstanding achievement and commitment to teaching for equity and social justice in urban schools. The Undergraduate Student Award of Excellence is given to an undergraduate student for excellence in either teaching, student teaching, a project related to teaching, or research. This year, the award goes to Haley Polison for outstanding achievements and commitment to the field of teaching. The Graduate Student Award for Excellence is given to a graduate student for excellence in either student teaching, a project related to teaching, or research. This year, the award goes to Anna Schautauer-Pale for outstanding achievements and commitment to the field of teaching. Finally, the Doctoral Student Award of Excellence is given to doctoral students for excellence in teaching or research that promotes teacher learning among pre-service and/or in-service educators. This year, the award goes to Karen Woodruff for outstanding achievements and commitment to the field of teaching. The Teaching and Learning faculty is pleased to recognize all of these outstanding students for their achievements. And now, please welcome Public Health Department Chair, Dr. Lisa Bieberman.
Thank you and good evening. It is my pleasure as Department Chair to present the awards for the Department of Public Health. Our first award is the Undergraduate Academic Excellence Award in Public Health. This award is presented to a public health major who has demonstrated a commitment to academic excellence through coursework. This year, the award goes to Beatrice Sosa. Beatrice has been a leader both in classroom settings and during practical work, promoting professional values and exhibiting leadership in the field of health education. The Undergraduate Public Health Award recognizes a graduating public health major who has already made contributions toward promoting good health in the community. This year, that award goes to Ridwana Siddiqa for her academic achievement and commitment to improving public health at the community level via the implementation of sound health education theories, principles, and practices. The next three awards are presented to public health graduate students. The Academic Excellence Award in Public Health is presented to a public health master student who has demonstrated a commitment to academic excellence through coursework. This year, we're presenting the award to two students, Michelle Bove, majoring in public health with a concentration in community health education, and Barama Diakite, majoring in public health with a concentration in health systems, administration, and policy. Both Michelle and Barama have achieved high grade point averages while being recognized by faculty and peers as leaders in the classroom. Last but not least, we are happy to present the Graduate Public Health Leadership Award to Kat DeMarco in the Community Health Education concentration. Kat is poised to make significant contributions in the field of public health by her academic performance, leadership skills, and professional disposition. The faculty and staff at the Department of Public Health are so pleased to recognize these students for their achievements. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Lieberman, and congratulations to all of our award recipients tonight. I am Dr. Carolina Gonzalez, Assistant Dean for Administrative, External, and Student Affairs, and I am honored to present tonight's fourth Dean's Award, the George G. King Memorial Award. George G. King was a graduate of Montclair State College with a doctorate from Rutgers University. He joined the faculty in 1960 and served over the years as Director of Admissions, Director of the Division for Community Services, and Chair of the Department of Counseling, Human Services, and Guidance. Among his accomplishments, he founded a program to prepare teachers to work in prisons, a program to help educate students, primarily minority students who lack traditional academic credentials, and a weekend college primarily for Hispanic students. This award is presented to community leaders, teachers, or MSU students who have made distinguished contributions in community service. We are honored to present the George G. King Memorial Award to Ms. Sara Bonilla. Ms. Bonilla graduated from Montclair State University with a BA in Linguistics and a minor in Cognitive Science and Spanish in 2012, and an MA in Public Health in 2014. She's the director of the Center of Excellence for Latino Health at Clara Mas Medical Center, a Robert Wood Johnson Barnabas Health facility, as well as an adjunct faculty member in the Public Health Department in our college. Ms. Bonilla is a proud Ecuadorian American and a first-generation college graduate, knowing firsthand the impact that education and mentorship can have on opportunities for prosperity. She frequently gives her time to school and mentorship programs that support college readiness, girls' empowerment, and health education. Her leadership, work, and commitment became even more evident during this past year, especially in light of the disproportionate negative impact of COVID-19 on the Latinx communities. Congratulations, Ms. Bonilla, and thank you for your commitment and passion. Our next guest speaker holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Home Economics from Montclair State University and a Master's of Science and a PhD in Food Science from the University of Missouri-Columbia. She's a member of the President's Club at Montclair State University and is committed to training the next generation of food scientists and closing capacity gaps so that all communities can enjoy safe, abundant food and economic opportunity. Please welcome Dr. Wamwari Waichungo.
My journey with Montclair State began 4 decades ago, in the 1980s. My father was completing a master's at Harvard's Kennedy School and was contemplating bringing my sister to college in the US. He was primarily looking at colleges in the Boston area and in New England, but his classmates said to him that his father was a president of a small college in northern New Jersey that may be a good option. So my father made his way to visit the college, and upon meeting President Dickerson, the first African-American president of Montclair State, and the Associate Dean of Students, the infamous Dean Harris, my father concurred. Montclair State was a perfect fit. And in the fall of 1982, my sister arrived on campus to study chemistry. Several years later, when it was time for me to come to college, my father had no doubt, and I too made the long journey from Nairobi, Kenya to JFK. I had planned to follow in my father's footsteps and study mathematics, but on my very first day on campus, I met Dr. John Specchio, and he encouraged me to study food and nutrition, given my love of food and cooking. 3 decades later, a PhD in food science, and a successful 20-year career in the food and beverage industry, I can confirm that the advice that Dr. Specchio gave me has been priceless and integral to my career success. So why did my father believe that Montclair State was the perfect college for his two daughters? Of course, the variety of majors and concentrations, the beautiful campus and great amenities, the quaint Upper Montclair location and proximity to international airports, the diverse and inclusive students, faculty, and leadership, the career counseling and guidance, and why we are gathered here today, tuition support and academic scholarships. Those things were true when my father visited campus in the early 80s, when I graduated in 1990, and are still true today. Through the Waichungo Food Science Scholarship, I am honored to be able to support Dean Lucas and the College of Education and Human Services in providing academic scholarships to students today and for generations to come.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Charles Feldman, and it is an honor and a privilege to be presenting the Student Awards for the Nutrition and Food Studies Department, along with our department chair, Dr. Kathy Bauer, especially following that highlight video of one of our very own students. Thank you, Dr. Wachungo, for sharing your story and for your generous support to our students who are following in your footsteps. This year's Wamari Wachungo Food Science Scholarship is presented to Amy Sheridan for demonstrating outstanding leadership in the nutrition and food science field. Amy has been a member of the MSU Food Science Club for 2 years and is currently working as a bakery associate for Wegmans. Amy would like to become a food scientist to bring to light the importance of nutrients and proper diet through research. Our next award, the Marion Paynes Memorial Scholarship, goes to Christina Samantha Jackson, an outstanding undergraduate student in recognition of scholarship, contributions to the community, and professional potential in the field of nutrition and food science. Christina is majoring in nutrition and food science with a concentration in food systems. She hopes to contribute to the development of more sustainable food options in urban areas. Congratulations to Amy and Christina Samantha for their outstanding achievements.
Thank you, Dr. Feldman. I am pleased to present the next awards for the Department of Nutrition and Food Studies. The Catherine B. Hall Scholarship is named after Catherine Hall, founder of the Home Economics Department at Montclair State University. She was chair of the department for many years and was active in the associated professional organization, Family and Consumer Sciences. The Catherine B. Hall Scholarship recognizes the professional and academic accomplishments of a full-time undergraduate prospective senior student, majoring in nutrition and food science with a minimum 3.5 grade point average. This year, the award goes to Anna Louise Sosierski for active participation in the activities of the department and in recognition of scholarship, contributions to the community, and professional potential in the field of nutrition and food science. Louise is serving as treasurer for the Montclair State Dietetic Association. She is planning to become a registered dietitian nutritionist and focus on preventive health care. The Doris Rusling Scholarship is presented to Heather Lorraine Nordyke for academic excellence, leadership skills, and research potential. Heather currently works in food quality and safety, but hopes to transition to food research and product development. She enjoys working in the food manufacturing industry and making a difference in the way we see food. The Nutrition and Food Science Undergraduate Leadership Award goes to Heather Lynn Adamsewicz.
an outstanding undergraduate student who, by academic performance, leadership skills, and professional disposition, is poised to make significant contributions in the field of nutrition and food science. Heather is currently the marketing representative for Montclair State Dietetics Organization. Her ultimate goal is to be a clinical dietitian focusing in a hospital or long-term care facility specializing on geriatric nutrition care. The Nutrition and Food Science Graduate Leadership Award goes to Jennifer Leigh Cousin, a graduate student who, by academic performance, leadership skills, and professional disposition, is poised to make significant contributions in the field of nutrition and food science. Jennifer is currently a graduate research assistant for the Department of Nutrition and Food Studies. In addition, Jennifer volunteers for the Caldwell Food Pantry. One of her goals is to become a registered dietitian. She hopes to use the knowledge she's gained in the program to serve the community and help people live their healthiest and best lives. We are pleased to recognize all of these students in the Department of Nutrition and Food Studies for their achievements. Now please welcome Department Chair Dr. Lyndall Kaw from the Department of Family Science and Human Development.
Good evening. I'm honored to be presenting 5 awards for the Department of Family Science and Human Development. Our first award is the Catherine B. Hall Scholarship. Catherine Hall was the founder of the Home Economics Department at Montclair State University. She was a beloved chair of the department for many years and was very active in a national professional organization of family and consumer sciences. This year, the Catherine B. Hall Scholarship goes to Denise Vargas. This scholarship recognizes the professional and academic accomplishments of a full-time undergraduate prospective student in family science and human development with a minimum 3.5 GPA. The award recipient is also an active participant in the activities of the department or a member of a professional organization. The Lois J. Guthrie Scholarship is awarded to a full-time undergraduate junior majoring in family science and human development with a minimum 3.0 GPA. This year's award winner, Ariana Molina Sanchez, has demonstrated commitment to the field through her involvement in community service with families and children. The Doris Rustling Scholarship is awarded to 2 students. The first Rustling Scholarship goes to Arlene Hernandez for his outstanding achievements in the Family Science and Human Development major. The second Doris Rustling Scholarship is awarded to a full-time or part-time doctoral student in the Family Science and Human Development PhD program with a minimum 3.5 GPA. This year's award recipient, Paula Perrone, has demonstrated great potential in contributing to the field of family science and human development through research, practice, and policy. Finally, we present Michelle Hers with the Family Science and Human Development Award. This award recognizes an outstanding full-time or part-time undergraduate, junior, or senior in family science and human development with a 3.3 GPA or higher, who has demonstrated significant contributions in the areas of academic and community leadership while preparing to work with families and children. Congratulations to all of our amazing award winners. Please welcome Dr. Clara Gubox Collins from the Department of Exercise Science and Physical Education.
Thank you. I am honored to represent the Exercise Science and Physical Education Department and share its rich tradition of recognizing outstanding students. The Panther Convocation dates back to 1918 with the first class of Panther College of Physical Education and Hygiene. With the merger of Panther College of Physical Education and Hygiene with Montclair State Teachers College in 1958, this tradition continued. As students became alumni, many who benefited from the scholarships and the programs they experienced decided in turn to give something back to their alma mater and recognize future majors. What an outstanding tribute. This year, the Panther Alumni Association and several other private individuals have funded over 30 scholarships with awards that total over $20,000. We wish to recognize and thank the donors for their generosity. Student award recipients are chosen by faculty in each academic program within the Department of Exercise Science and Physical Education to recognize outstanding academic performance at both the undergraduate and graduate levels, and they are recognized at the yearly Panzer Convocation held in late April or early May. We are pleased to acknowledge our students' accomplishments and congratulate all of the honorees tonight.
Thank you, Dr. Gubox, and thank you to all of our presenters and distinguished speakers this evening. This concludes our award ceremony. I have had so much fun serving as your host. And it looks like Rocky has had fun too. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all those who helped to make this event possible, especially the Dean's Office, our department chairs, program directors, faculty and staff, the School of Communication and Media, especially Crystal and Amanda, and my co-host, Rocky. Thanks, Rocky. A very special thank you to Joe Balvazano and Ruben Irizarry. Congratulations again to all of our academic stars. Don't forget to take your selfies, add the hashtag CEHS Awards 21, and tag at MSU CEHS. Thank you for joining us. Wait, Rocky, what's up? Oh, yes, how can I forget? Stay safe and healthy. Protect yourself and others by wearing a mask, practicing social distance, washing your hands frequently, and getting your vaccine. Good night.